right, hey guys, so that was fight win number 4. That was my first amateur title. That was all but 5 rounds. It ended about 24 seconds before the end of the 5th round. I was down certainly 3 rounds. I think I may have won the 4th, but the 5th round wasn't going my way. This choke I did was kind of unorthodox. It was kind of like a schoolyard headlock. You know, when it really mattered, I had to find a way to win. I had that choke. It for sure was choking. Again, kind of a funky position. But you know, it's either go for something or lose your big fight, and so I was going to win. So interesting position here. We're going to talk through it, and then we'll kind of show you the finer points. But what you saw in the video there was this guy was taking my back, and this guy we knew we did not want him on my back. If he got to my back for even a second, I had to at least just give him side control. So you saw this is the end of the fight. This guy was so dangerous on my back that I had to just Gramby and give him side control. So he was on my back. There's the seconds are ticking away. I went for a Gramby to give him my back. I was then able to hook his head up high in my armpit. From here, his natural reaction was to resist by going back, which actually helped me out. It got a lot tighter. I could feel the choke starting to set. I was then able to switch my hips over, pull myself under, and squeeze. Just did the Gramby, controlling the head here. My opponent is gonna resist back a little bit, which again is gonna help me. I'm just in this position. There's several ways I could lock my hands. I just grabbed my glove here, keeping his head up high in the armpit. And now what's doing the choking here is my ribs, when I flip all the way over, are gonna block one side, and my biceps gonna block the other. I think this worked so well when I did it because I was fighting at 155 pounds and I was even skinnier than I was, and I fit right in there. So I'm a little bit bigger now. I think it'll still work pretty good. Grabbing the head, ribs are gonna eventually block one side. I'm keeping that head in tight. Now from here, I was squeezing on it. He was again resisting me back, but then I needed to switch my hips. So I wanted to switch my hips here, and then I need to start my transition to getting my head to the ground and coming under. The hips are now in a good position, keeping this tight. I'm gonna turn my head underneath. From here, I'm gonna scoot my body, get my ribs in there. I'm gonna squeeze my bicep, lift the head. Okay, so this was tight all the way through. That's why it worked so well. It was at the end of a really long fight. We're both breathing really hard. That also worked to my advantage. So once I again flipped him over, my ribs, bony ribs, were right up against this carotid. My biceps getting the other one. So I'm gonna scoot close, squeeze my bicep, lift the head. Now you wanna be careful in practice because this could be a crank if you do it really hard and fast. Again, like with most chokes, just focus on a steady build, keeping everything tight. The emphasis was mostly on my biceps squeezing and holding. But again, in practice, we don't want to hurt our partner's neck. In a fight, especially for your first amateur title, you just got to do whatever works. That one worked. It was an effective choke. I got the win, so it was a good day. Thanks for watching. That was my first amateur title win. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, please look for me on Instagram and Twitter. The name is @Ben_Egli. Thanks, guys. Bye.